Hi, everybody. Bryan here. And today I want to talk about some of the most common mistakes that people make when investing in cryptocurrency. The goal of this video is to give you a strategy in order to not make these mistakes and help you to maximize your potential returns in this space while minimizing your risk, which is what you want to do in any investment scenario. So, the biggest mistake that we see people make is that they follow the crowd and not the leaders. Now, that is a lot of following what people are talking about on social media or in the general news, meaning non-verified news, instead of the leaders, like someone that I have admired as a Charlie Lee or a Peter Thiel. Or Tim Draper, people who I respect as investors and as creators, that when they speak, they're speaking on a foundation of truth that is designed to drive an industry forward and not backwards. So figure out who those people are for you and listen to them. And you don't have to follow them blindly, but at least have some mentor or guidance that can give you an idea of what you're doing and why you should be doing it. The next one is people making investment decisions on advice instead of research. And again, this follows back to the cycles of people hyping projects on social media, or like McAfee doing his coin of the day for a little bit that caused coins to skyrocket that had no valid project behind them, of course, burning out his reputation in the interim. So don't look for advice on what to buy on specific coins and not do research. It's okay to seek out advice, but use that advice to then go do the research on your own and make sure that it's valid. The next one is emotional investing, and you can call this buy high, sell low. A lot of people joke, hey, my strategy is to buy high and sell low. Well, really what that tells me is that they're an emotional investor. They're not detached from the emotion of their money, and that they're making decisions based on their gut or their emotion. And those type of people really don't belong in this volatile of a market. And I'll be honest with you, if you're watching this video and you can't detach yourself from the value of your money and you can't control your emotions, really do not jump into a speculative or a high volatility market, because it's going to end up biting you in the ass and you'd be better off just not doing it. The next one is falling for fake news. Now, this is a double-edged sword, because not all news that can cause damage is fake because of the emotional element of this industry, but there is some really fake news that comes out that can cause you big problems. So the cryptocurrency market will swing on news. So if Google changes their approach to advertising in the space, it can have a negative effect on the market. If a government comes out in support of cryptocurrency, it can have a positive effect on the market. Now, that doesn't have anything to do with the underlying assets any more than creating the emotional demand or the emotional desire to sell based on that news. So don't fall for the news, but understand the trends that can come from real news and then invest accordingly. A lot of fake news out there is usually designed to prop up projects in a pump and dump. If you start seeing a bunch of news coming out about a project, but you can't actually get a source for where this information is coming from, assume first that it's fake, and then second that it's real, and you'll never go wrong. Now, when you get in a little bit deeper into the industry, you can start making a couple other mistakes. And these are the same mistakes with any investing, is not diversifying. Cryptocurrency isn't an all-in-one market. Cryptocurrency is a segment of investing. It's an asset class, just like Forex, commodities, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate, cash, annuities. You have to understand that so that you're not always all in on cryptocurrencies when the market takes a turn, especially in volatile markets. It should only be a small percentage of your overall portfolio. Now, if you're young or you're just getting started and you don't have a lot of money in the market at any age, it's hard for you to be super diversified. So if cryptocurrency is the space that you're picking, make sure that you diversify inside of the space, that you pick a couple of the best projects and that you've spread your money out across them so you have a better chance of hitting a home run than you would if you were all in one coin and it decides to tank. This circles back around to the most important rule that new investors like to violate, is remember cryptocurrency is an investment like any other investment, and that means it carries rules. It isn't different. It isn't an always win scenario. It isn't an all in on one asset, all your eggs in one basket scenario. You really have to follow traditional rules of investing. Never invest more than you can lose, because it creates an emotional attachment to money that will cause you to make bad decisions. Always be diversified. Always have a goal and an entrance and an exit strategy. if you don't have a basic understanding of investing, I would recommend buying a book or reading up a little bit on investing first before you look at cryptocurrency investing, so that you don't get the misinformed assumption that cryptocurrency investing doesn't carry the same rules as all other investment strategies. Sorry, contact. A little bit dry. So I really appreciate everyone that watches these videos. If you like what you see, feel free to click subscribe or click the link below for some other great free training that we have for you. Roger Bryan here. I really appreciate you. Peace.